Right, hello everyone, and welcome to a special video tonight. You might think this is an episode of the 2010 Villagers podcast, but it isn't. It's something probably arguably more important, actually. So tonight we are launching the North Ferriby FC Supporters Club auction that is going to run throughout March. And we just wanted to do this video to explain the process, how you can get involved, and highlight two or three of the key ticket items that are really quite special, and we know that a lot of people will be interested in. So I'm joined by Supporters Club Vice Chairman James Chesney and Secretary Ash Walker and North Ferriby FC social media manager Jack Salt, who have all been heavily involved in this and will be involved in pushing the auction throughout March. But first of all, I just want to say a big thank you to this Sports Club Chairman Mark Chesney, who has done a hell of a lot of work for this. Got in touch with all his contacts, and he's managed to organise some brilliant stuff. And we hope that his efforts and the other efforts of everyone involved raise a lot of money for the club throughout March. I think it's a really brilliant idea, and we hope people get involved. So what we're going to do first is go to James, who has been putting together the auction catalogue, which will be out for you in time for the start of the auction, and the order forms. And James is just going to explain the overall process for us now.
So, we're intending to send out the PDF catalogue tomorrow, probably at midnight, so everybody will have it in time for Monday morning, with that being the 1st of March. You will have until midnight on the 31st of March to place your maximum bid. Basically, what you bid is what you pay on any items you're interested in. We've done some lots at a buy it now price for people who don't want to sit and wait for a bid, but they may be interested in buying something straight away. We're going to utilise the club shop to take payments, or we'll be able to, people have to collect items, etc. But obviously any successful bids will contact everybody afterwards and say, how do you want to collect it, how do you want to pay, etc. And then we've obviously got 100 lots of varying things: signed shirts, experiences, books, Monopoly sets. There's a bit of a range of everything for everybody, really. There's non-sporting items. There's some signed photos of TV personalities and all stuff like that, really.
And there's also Mike Clemson's train.
And Mike Clemson has donated a fantastic ornamental train of the Flying Scotsman, which I have had interest in as well. So I am hoping that we can move that on, which is a very nice item.
I think a key point, James, is that it's, there's items across the whole price range, really. So everyone can get involved. You don't have to. It's not just things that are going to cost loads of money.
No,
some things do raise a lot of money, but there's cheaper things as well. So everyone.
All we ask is that all bids come from over 18s, just so that we don't get any messing around from anybody, and then we've got to resell stuff. So if it's adults only, not that the items are catered to that, but if we stick it to over 18s only, we know that we're going to get people that are genuine bidders and are going to pay at the end and not get any issue. If that sounds okay with everybody. Well, that's you also.
Yeah.
Shut
up. And I think just one final point to say is that obviously everything, when you arrange at the end with delivery and collection and stuff, it'll all be done COVID safe.
We've stated on the form, all collections, deliveries, etc. will be done as per the current restrictions at that time, which, as we know, after the 29th of March, you can potentially mix two households. Hence the auction running for the month, so that we meet the restrictions where we're able to meet people if we need to deliver or collect or whatever. If it changes, we'll obviously let people know in due course. But hopefully, a lot of the stuff is people will be fairly local and stuff, and go from there. But I'm good. The form will be sent out to all existing Supporters Club members on email, and all we ask is that distribute it to friends, relatives, whatever. Anybody who you know might have an interest in the club, just try and push it as much as we can. We'll put this video on YouTube and link it into the Twitter account for the Supporters Club and your 2010 Villagers. and then we'll obviously retweet that the catalogue is out there. What we say is, rather than link it into Twitter, if people can email the supporters club, we'll just email them a copy straight out, and then they can respond on email to there, so I can collate all the bits together at the end and then go from there.
Yeah, so that's really good, James. I think just if anyone obviously does have any questions after this or when it starts, I guess just contact the supporters club as a first point of call, or if not, the official club account. I'm sure Jack can deal with that. So not a lot else for us to say really, other than we want to just highlight a few of the really interesting items that we have that we think will generate a lot of interest.
Whet your appetite, as they say.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll kick off with you, James.
So we've had donated by HKRFM's Ferriby commentator, Mr. Mills, who you've all heard or seen in some capacity. A one-off radio show for an hour. So you will sit in the studio once it's COVID safe to do so. Obviously, you can mix and stuff, and basically you can do a show for an hour. You can pick any music, 13 or 14 tracks. You do the weather, the links in between. It'll be all mentored and assisted by Millsy or one of his other senior presenters at the station. And then you'll get an MP3 copy of the show to keep as well. So it's one of those sort of things that you don't get the opportunity to do it every day, to record your own radio show. And as we've seen with stuff like that in the past, you don't know where it can lead you. If you do it and you put it out there and it's something you aspire to get into, you can use it to go forward if it's something you're looking to get into as well, for career as well as something for a bit of fun.
Definitely.
So it's hopefully something we can...
Good.
You can use for other purposes as well as raising some money for us, but you're going to get something good out of it as well. Or I think so.
Certainly a very unique experience that. So that's brilliant from Millsy to put that up.
Definitely.
And like you said, James, you could just do it for a bit of fun, but you never know where these things can lead. So that is a really good one. And then we've got quite a bit of, I think me and Ash are just going to say about a couple of signed bits of memorabilia that we've got. So I'll start with, we've got North Ferriby United home shirt from the season that they were promoted to the conference. So that squad has signed the shirt. Scott, not been through all the signatures, but it's got the likes, Wayne Brooksby, who scored in the playoff final. I can't remember all the players on it, but it's signed by that squad. Obviously a historic moment for North Ferriby United. Getting to the highest level that they've ever been at, or ever were at. Sorry, at the old club. So yeah, that's a really good item. And then Ash, we've got another one that local people will be interested in as well.
Not the signed carrot.
Put it away.
No, not the carrot.
I'm joking. Not the carrot, I'm joking. We've got a signed Hull City shirt from their first season in the Premier Division, 2008-2009. Lots of big name players on there. I'm not sure who's on there, James. You might have a better idea than I have.
The Giovanni and Nicky Barnby.
Giovanni.
That sort, yeah. When Anthony Gardner, Bo Mild, all the sort of players that took them up, and then the additions before they went up into the Premiership for that first time.
So that'd be a great item for any avid Hull City fan to add to their collection of sport memorabilia. It would look good in an office, in a living room, or just anywhere you want to show off. So all Hull City fans, that one is for you. Man cave, yeah.
Has anybody told you that you should become a salesman, Walker?
Well, I haven't sold the carrot yet.
Well, true. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, the one I want to bring up is something sort of sentimental to us. It's also from the same season as the signed shirt that Sam said about the Conference North winning season. But this is a match-worn shirt worn by Captain Leader Legend, Mr. Liam King, in that playoff final against Fylde to get us promoted to the conference. So that is such a special item, and we can get Kingy to sign it. Obviously, Kingy, friend of the show, we've had him on. We'll easily be able to get it signed when it's COVID safe, or we can post it out to him either way. So yeah, that's something that's really sentimental for us, because obviously we all remember that day so well, and we've all obviously got a good relationship with Kingy, and we brought it up. We brought it up well in our podcast with him. But yeah, that's probably the thing that stands out to me the most. But you look at the catalogue. I mean, there's over 100 things. There's stuff to everybody's taste, like James said. There's side pictures. There's books. There's extremely tasteful, ornamental locomotives.
An Alexa as well. If anybody,
there's loads. There's an absolutely wide range of items available. Have a look through the catalogue. If you see something and you think, oh, my friend might be interested in that, ask them, let them know, and just get them to put an order form in. So yeah, it's gonna be a good thing.
Yeah, it's good. I agree totally, Jack. And I think obviously we've got a month, to get your bids. So this isn't, you don't have to decide this like straight away. You've got a month to have a good browse of the catalogue that has full descriptions of all 100 plus items that are available. And yeah, just get involved. And we hope that we can be sat here in April after we've totted up a great total for the club, and I'm sure the supporters club will be broadcasting that as soon as they can. So yeah, that's the auction. We'll put this out as sort of a guide video. I'm sure it'll be, like James said, shared across social media. And yeah, just look out for the catalogue and the order forms coming out in time for Monday the 1st of March. And just finally to reiterate, the bidding process will run until the 31st of March. So thanks to you three, and yeah, let's all get involved and hope we can raise a lot of money for our great football club.
Definitely.
Yep, no, fantastic. Great stuff.
And best of luck to anybody who decides to bid or buy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
Please get those bids in. Get the bids in.
Cheers, fellas. I'll see you later.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.